Kabras, because they are the winners of Kenya Cup again after a grueling season. But this time round, it was not as easy as they would have thought. And indeed, you listen to what Carlo Katwa was speaking, saying it was not an easy one.
That we promised to do, but a win is a win. At the end of the day, they gave it all. 1 pointer, we should have sealed this game. There's a time we made silly errors, and I think that's something that I've been talking about the whole season, that I think we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves, and we think we are better than these other teams are catching up with us. But I'll take tonight. I'll take the victory. I'm happy for the boys. There's a lot that needs to be done, because it might be the end of the season. This is not the way we want to end the season. We want to be on top of the world. I mean, these guys, most of them are going to the national team. If this is the attitude and everything that they're going to take, it's something that I'm very worried about.
We must give credit to a good opponent in Kabras. I think they were very tactical and efficient in most of the areas. And yeah, we could not take it home towards the end after a good fight. But yeah, we were proud of my boys for the effort we did. And we learn from that and get better. And we have another final to play in Enterprise against them. So we'll prepare better and make sure that now we come victorious. Adjust to the way they kick to us in the kickoffs, which exposed us a lot. But again, yeah, we fought back towards the end, but it was not good enough.
That was Carlo Katwa of Kabras Sugar, and then of Menengai Oilers. This time round it was so close, Kinyua. And Menengai will be saying that we lost this in such a close shave.
Yeah, it must be very heartbreaking. I know Gibson Oyer is my good friend, and I know it must be so hurting to lose by just a point. But Menengai Oilers played a fantastic game in the second half. I think what cost them was, the points they lost early in the first half. When you look at it, Kabras started so brightly. They, racked up the points. There was a time, I think it was 19-4 or 19-9, and then Menengai Oilers had to, do the hard work of coming back in the second half. Having said that, I think every rugby fan, as I was telling Kianda earlier when we were offset, every rugby fan really wanted Menengai Oilers to win this weekend. And except for, of course, Kabras Sugar fans like me. But for the sake of rugby, people wanted to see a different team. But it was testament to what is happening in the rugby scene. Menengai Oilers have stepped up. It's not the only team that has, shown proper competition. But teams are, stepping up, and they're taking the game to Kabras. Gone are the days when Kabras used to win, by some very enormous scores and really watered down, whether it was really a final. But you saw a Menengai Oilers side that was, so resolute and some very good play, especially in the second half. Having said that, I think they have, time to redeem themselves in the final Enterprise Cup, facing Kabras again. So I think Gibson Wero must be, trying to formulate a plan of how he's going to beat his the brothers, the Kabras Sugar. These two teams have given a lot to Kenyan rugby scene. When you look at what Carlos Katwa said after that match, he was not very happy with some of his Kabras players, and he said that a big majority of the players who are in that final will be in the national team. And remember, this is a World Cup qualifying year, saying he did not like the attitude. He talked about the discipline of his players. But I think that's something, that he will address, of course, with the rest of the technical bench. Remember, by the way, Carlos Katwa is part of the national team technical bench, the Simbas, being the assistant coach. So it was a proper end to the season, the Kenya Cup season. We hope if we can, if more games can produce such kind of atmosphere that, like we saw in Kakamega, then I think this is going to bring even more sponsors to the Kenyan rugby scene. We saw Tusker, coming on board towards the last minute, but we hope, we can have more sponsors coming to the game, because it's not befitting for a champion to get just 300,000 Kenya shillings, because that is what the winner got from that sponsorship. It is not befitting for a team like Kabras Sugar, because traveling, for example, even to the coast, while they were playing the likes of South Coast Pirates, they take two teams, the ESS team and the main team. When you look at the costs to travel even to Nairobi for these competitions, it's not equivalent to what they get at the end of the season. But it's welcome money, because last season they won and they just got claps. So it's welcome improvement.
At least there's something.
We hope that is going to grow.
I just want to add something about that. What happened, like venye mafans walikuja wengi. Like that is something that is really, again, as Kenya has talked about, bringing in the sponsorship. If you see the people, how mafans venye walikuwa wamefika hapo, like a lot of people hapo kwa msituni, there were many, despite kulikuwa na mvua, despite everything. I know even my director was there. Is a Kabras, Lindsay is a Kabras supporter, and she was there. So fans manze kazi safi sana for
but Kakamega has always been a place where
Forest,
people...
yes, Forest has always been.
Don't think it's good. It's motivating people.
Congratulations, Kabras Sugar fans, including our director.